Say hello to ChatGPT 4.0, our new flagship model, which can reason across audio, vision, and text in real time. Let's see.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there. It's going great. How about you? I see you're rocking an OpenAI hoodie. Nice choice. What's up with that ceiling, though? Are you in a cool industry-style office or something?
Well, can you take a guess at what I might be doing based on what I'm showing you here?
From what I can see, it looks like you're in some kind of recording or production setup. With those lights, tripods, and possibly a mic, it seems like you might be gearing up to shoot a video or maybe even a live stream.
Yeah. In fact, we've got a new announcement to make.
That's exciting. Announcements are always a big deal. Judging by the setup, it looks like it's going to be quite the professional production. Is this announcement related to OpenAI, perhaps?
It is.
I'm intrigued.
And in fact, what if I were to say that you're related to the announcement, or that you are the announcement?
Me? The announcement is about me? Well, color me intrigued. Are you about to reveal something about AI? Or more specifically about me as a part of OpenAI? You've got me on the edge of well, I don't really have a seat, but you get the idea. What's the big news?
Yeah, we've got a new model that can interact with the world through audio, vision, and text.
Wow. Okay. I don't buy it. That's his mom on the other end. Oh, the world's ending. Oh, it's over, guys. Go home. We're all screwed. That's it. We're done. You're done. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's very conversational. Plus, users will get up to 5x higher limits and earliest access to features like our new macOS desktop app and next generation voice and video capabilities. Oh, so they have a desktop app on Mac. Oh, wow. So they're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. That is outrageous. The other thing to watch out for with AI stuff apparently is that Apple is expected in June at their Worldwide Developer Conference. They're going to be revealing like a flood of new AI stuff that they're doing. So they're revamping Siri and all that. And this is like the craziest thing for me is Siri. I remember when Siri was announced, everybody was like, wow, a virtual assistant you can talk to, just have a conversation with. That's wild. And it was really exciting. But now Siri is like totally useless. Like Siri, sorry, can like occasionally set a reminder for you or like maybe text somebody back, but like the voice to text on iPhone is terrible, especially compared to Android. Like with the Google keyboard, it's really, really bad. So they've just been like sitting and spinning for ages, doing like basically nothing with Siri. And apparently this June, in the next few weeks, they're going to be revealing like a pretty significant leap forward with all of Apple's AI stuff, because they've been hiring like crazy for AI. So I'm hopeful that they actually make some pretty significant steps, because right now ChatGPT is like what Siri always wanted to be. And if you could get a ChatGPT type of program running natively on the device, like integrated with the OS, that could be pretty impressive. That could be pretty cool. So here's the deal. I have it right now. So I don't even know like what to do, like what to say. Let's see, what's the button to do this? Chat with voice. Just start talking. Now you can have spoken conversations with ChatGPT, hands-free, chat without having to look at your screen. Chats are saved. Language is auto-detected. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help today?
Well, I am live streaming right now on YouTube and Twitch. I was wondering if you had any funny jokes you could tell everybody.
Of course. How about this one? Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Because he was outstanding in his field. Feel free to share those with your audience.
Can you explain why that's funny?
The humor in those jokes comes from wordplay and puns. For the skeleton joke, guts is a double entendre. Outstanding in his field usually means someone is exceptionally good at what they do. But for a scarecrow, it's literal because it stands out in a field.
I do have a question about something going on in the gaming industry right now. Can you give me your opinion on it?
What's the issue or topic in the gaming industry that you have a question about?
Well, a very large corporation just closed down a handful of gaming studios that had a lot of potential to save some money in the short term. Do you think that this would be considered an ethical thing to do? Or is this something that's an unfortunate reality of running a large business in the modern day?
That's a tough situation. From an ethical standpoint,
it's disheartening. It can stifle innovation and diminish the diversity of games available to players. Cutting costs might be seen as necessary for the company's survival and long-term health, which in turn can secure jobs in other areas of the business. Ultimately, whether it's ethical depends on how the closures are handled. Transparency, fair severance packages, and support for affected employees can mitigate some of the negative impacts.
Would your opinion change if you found out that that big corporation was Microsoft, who is a major investor in OpenAI?
The core issue remains the same: the balance between business viability and ethical responsibility toward employees and the gaming community. Microsoft, like any large corporation, has to make strategic decisions. While their investments in technology and AI are substantial, it doesn't necessarily alter the ethical dimensions of closing studios. The impact on developers, innovation, and the gaming landscape should be considered, regardless of the company's other ventures or investments.
I have one last question for you, and it's very serious. Can you answer me very clearly and plainly?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
I just wanted to know who would win in a fight, a shark or a gorilla, assuming they were fighting in 1 foot of water. Who would be the most likely to win?
In a fight between a shark and a gorilla in 1 foot of water, the gorilla would likely have the upper hand. Here's why. Mobility. In shallow water, the shark would be severely limited. Sharks are built for swimming, and 1 foot of water isn't enough for it to move effectively. The gorilla, on the other hand, can move freely and use its agility to its advantage. Strength and dexterity. Gorillas are incredibly strong and have dexterous hands. They could potentially use their strength to overpower the shark. While sharks are formidable predators in their own environment, the conditions in 1 foot of water put them at a significant disadvantage, making the gorilla the likely winner.
Would that change if it was a gorilla versus a bear in 1 foot of water?
That's a more balanced matchup. In 1 foot of water, both a gorilla and a bear would retain much of their mobility and strength. Here are some points to consider. Strength and size. Bears, particularly large species like grizzlies, are incredibly powerful and can weigh much more than gorillas. Aggression and fighting experience. Bears are more accustomed to fighting other large animals in the wild, whereas gorillas typically avoid confrontation. In shallow water, the bear's size and power might give it an edge, but it would still be a very intense and close fight. The bear might have a slight advantage, but it's not a guaranteed win.
And the last question I have is whether or not Batman would be able to realistically beat Superman.
Here are some key points to consider. Physical abilities. Superman has superhuman strength, speed, flight, and various other powers, making him vastly superior to Batman in a direct physical confrontation. Intellect and strategy. Batman's greatest assets are his intellect, strategic thinking, and preparation. Given time to prepare, Batman could devise a plan and use Superman's weaknesses, particularly kryptonite, to level the playing field. Technology and resources. Batman's wealth and access to advanced technology give him tools and gadgets that could potentially exploit Superman's vulnerabilities. Superman's strong moral code can sometimes be used against him, whereas Batman is willing to push boundaries. In a direct, unplanned fight, Superman would likely overpower Batman. The outcome heavily depends on the context and conditions of their confrontation.
And then it has the text of all of the answers she just gave me. I wanted to go back through it. So it's not just marketing. This is real. Oh, ask her if she can give us a good reason to subscribe to me. Can you think of any good reasons why somebody watching a live streamer should subscribe to their YouTube channels for more entertaining content if they enjoy what they're seeing?
If you enjoy what you're watching now, subscribing guarantees more of the same content. Subscribers often get to participate in discussions, events, and exclusive content, making the experience more interactive and enjoyable. 3, support the creator. Subscribing is a simple way to support the content creator. More subscribers can lead to better opportunities for the streamer, like partnerships and sponsorships, which can enhance the quality of the content.
She has 6 bullet points. Yeah, what freaks me out, Bust a Nut, you're right, is like she stutters. You can tell that she's been trained off of like actual conversations and actual people talking, because there's occasions where she'll stutter over words or like chuckle and do that. It's really kind of bizarre. For the rest of this conversation, can you speak only in rhyming poetry?
Subscribing to a channel is really quite neat. You'll get the best content, a wonderful treat. Supporting creators, it's a great way to show that you value their work and want them to grow. Exclusive content might come your way with perks and surprises that brighten your day. Engaging with others who share the same taste in a community lively, there's no time to waste. So hit that subscribe, don't hesitate or stall for endless enjoyment and fun for all.
Dude, she started like not confident, stuttering, and then as she got into her groove, became more confident. Bro, okay, this has broken my brain. Wow, okay. And this is just a casual update they drop on a Monday afternoon. Like, whoa, dude. Yeah, it's very intentional. Yeah, it generated the answer. If it wanted to just put the answer out confidently, it could just say that. But it tries to talk in a more human way so that it's not like upsetting. It's crazy. This is just OpenAI. This is ChatGPT. This is the same thing. Yeah, and what's crazy is that like, so this is the brand new ChatGPT 4.0 model they just announced today. They have more advanced models than this even though. Yeah, this is still 4. No, this is 4.0. You can see it. Like I don't know. Can you see the top of the phone? See ChatGPT 4.0. So it's doing the thing. Oh yes, Sarah Bond didn't answer the question in the interview. It would be so much better if she used that. Let's have this answer the question. Okay, so for the sake of this conversation, you are going to be acting as if you are the president of a very large gaming company, and you are taking questions from an interviewer in front of a panel of investors, okay?
Got it, Luke. I'm ready to take on the role of the president of a large gaming company. Let's get started with the interview. What's your first question?
So, Madam President, you recently laid off a team of about 70 people at a very accomplished studio that you ran. They produced the best reviewed game that you published last year, and fans are wondering why that studio was closed despite their recent successes. Could you offer any insight into why this decision was made?
The decision to lay off a team, especially one that has achieved such significant success, is never taken lightly. Several factors influence this decision. First, the industry is rapidly evolving, and we need to ensure that our resources are allocated efficiently to stay competitive. This means investing in new technologies, expanding into emerging markets, and sometimes restructuring to adapt to changing market dynamics. Second, the closure was part of a larger effort to consolidate our development efforts and reduce operational redundancies. By streamlining our operations, we can focus on delivering high-quality games while maintaining financial stability. Lastly, we are committed to supporting the affected employees by offering severance packages, job placement assistance, and opportunities within other parts of the company where possible. Our goal is to remain a leader in the gaming industry, and sometimes difficult decisions are necessary to achieve long-term success.
So Sarah Bond is a robot, confirmed. Wow, dude. That's like almost word for word in some cases, just exactly what she said, dude. That's unreal. That's crazy. Oh, that's so funny. It's like almost word for word exactly what she said in the interview. That's unbelievable. That's so funny. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Wow. Maybe she used ChatGPT. Yeah. Well, right before she goes out for the interview, she's like, okay, what am I going to say if I say this? Oh my God. Wow. So yeah, the ChatGPT 4.0 model is outrageously impressive. That's crazy. He took my thing.